card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code NEXT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code NEXT.
The Leo Agency, local full-service realtors who share their commissions with you. Bottom line, buying or selling, they will save you thousands of dollars in commission fees. Call Ben at 952-952-HOME or visit chooseleo.com today.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
We have no accidents and no delays. There's a stall, Highway 169 southbound, partially blocking the exit ramp to Highway 55 westbound. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University, getting started has never been easier. Thanks to multiple start dates, a generous transfer credit policy, and no SAT or ACT requirements. You bring the ambition, we'll help you build the future. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
The football postseason lives on iHeartRadio.
And Denver's going to the AFC Championship game.
From the official NFL Podcast Network.
Welcome to NFL Daily.
Fox Sports Radio.
And now you have Denver without Bo Nix and you got Jared Stidham.
Or local stations that bring you the games live.
False intercepted, and the Broncos have it at their own 40.
This is 24/7 coverage of everything you love about football.
Just open the iHeartRadio app and search NFL to dive in. We're in your living room. Not like that, you creep. On your TV. We're streaming live on YouTube. Just search Dave Ryan TV.
Okay, go find us on YouTube, DRTV. Maybe school is closed today. Maybe you're not going to work today. Sit around, have a little cup of coffee, and watch the show.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah. That does sound lovely.
It's kind of nice. It is minus 22 outside, and it is only going to get to minus 9 for a high today. I think tomorrow's a little bit warmer, but still a great weekend to stay inside, make something it was chicken wild rice soup in the crock pot, chili in the crock pot.
I want to make like macaroni and cheese, like Velveeta. Oh, man. And just let it sit in the bottom of your stomach.
Such a simpleton.
Well, hey, at least she can make something, okay? I can make that.
Make me a headache.
I'm not going to, but I can. Okay, Bond. I always pay attention to the feels like. So, yes, it's negative 22, but it feels like negative 40.
Negative 40?
Yeah, because that's like the wind chill.
I had to get Bernie dressed up last night. He's my dog. And he would go outside, but then he would lift his paws up in the air because they were cold. So I was like, well, to get him suited up, you got to put the booties on him. And he's such a sweet soul of a dog. He'll let you do anything. You could pick him up and cradle him like a baby. Yeah. And he's probably a 40-pound dog. You lift his little paws up and he cooperates, and he just stands there, put his little jacket on, and he cooperates, and he goes outside and he happily goes back and forth. But he wouldn't do it unless I suited him up last night and again this morning.
Yeah.
So be careful with your pets. Don't forget that they are outside, or your partner. He might be outside too.
Did you see the picture I sent you guys of my puppy Ava?
Yes.
I did.
I sent the picture. We put on. She can't keep her boots on, her little snow boots. So if you go to her Instagram at It's Ava Girly, well, Alyssa, my girlfriend, found just these super skinny small socks. I don't even know why Alyssa has them, but we tied them up and put them on Ava. They flopped off immediately, but she looks so cute with those on, and then her little pink coat,
her little leg warmers.
Yeah, go follow her.
Well, my dog is cute too. It's on my Instagram story.
I'm surprised that Bernie's only like 40-ish pounds. I feel like Bernie's bigger than Ava, but Ava has to be at least 50 pounds.
Ava's dense.
She's dense. Yeah, okay. Some dogs are just dense. You get like a pit bull; those things are dense.
I have a cat.
That's great.
Great story.
Great story. Speaking of stories, I was chatting on the phone with Jackie, and Jackie and I were chatting off the air a second ago. Jackie, tell everybody, because I want to share your story with everybody who's listening to the show. Jackie, go ahead and tell me about this thing that your husband wants to do.
Yeah, he wants to buy an old church and renovate it, and then have us all move into it.
Okay.
Like a house?
Yeah, like a house. You know how some people get like all crazy and do like a shipping container? Well, he's gotten fixated on churches.
Well, why?
I've seen some like that. They have like a church that's, listed as a place that you can buy and have as a home, not just a church. I've seen that before. Me too. So is that that's what he saw?
I've never seen that.
Yeah, he saw it on social media.
Okay. So is he, let me ask you this question. First of all, first important question. Is he handy? Is he able to renovate? Is he capable of doing that? Because that's going to be a boatload of work.
Yeah, it's not that he can't. It's just that he's not very practiced. So I know if he does it by himself, it's just going to take him like a really long time. And then also on the flip side, if he feels like he can't, then like we're going to have to be paying contractors. So like it's practical.
How do you feel about living in a church though? Because I've seen some of those videos too, where they take an old church because you know churches, everybody goes to the mega church now. Yeah. So all the little neighborhood churches that used to have a congregation of like 75 or 100, a lot of them have like had to close up shop. There's one down in Shakopee, a little Catholic church, I think, that they turned into a nail salon or a temp agency.
Right. And so I've been seeing them, being like turned into not retail, but homes. Yeah.
Let's say that he renovates this and it's beautiful and whatever. Why don't you want to live in a church?
Okay. So the first thing that I've been saying, even to him, is just like funerals.
Funerals, yeah. All the dead people that have been rolled up and down the middle of your living room.
Yeah. Exactly. And I don't need my kids saying that they see dead people, Like, I just, every time I'd be like cooking dinner or relaxing on the couch, like all of that stuff, I would be thinking about all the people that have had funerals there.
Well, there's all kinds of not ghosts, but things that have happened in a church.
Yeah.
There's the weddings, there's the prayers, there's the memorials, baptisms,
communion.
Things like that. Yeah, all of the things that are there. And it is kind of like, you move into somebody's house and it's like, oh yeah, I don't know these people. I don't know what's happened here. I mean, they could have been like, members of a horrible cult and I wouldn't know anything about it. But in the church, but it's mostly positive stuff that's happened in the church.
Right. Even a funeral, like it's not like they're fire and brimstone at the funeral. They're usually like, let's remember the nice things. So I always think things are nice.
I didn't know those people.
Yeah. I mean, that's valid.
Didn't you say that he wants to make an offer on this today?
So that's why I called.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
He dragged me to this church. You know what I'm saying? Because he dragged me to this church literally today, yesterday.
Yeah.
We went yesterday. I was like, "Where are we going?" And then he was like, "Oh, I found a church." Up until this point, I thought he was just like talking. You know what I mean? Like wasn't serious. It was just like a daydreamy thing. But now we're like at this church that's for sale, and he's like, I love the bones. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I love the bones.
The bones of the structure.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then he's like, honey, I want to make an offer today. This was yesterday. So he was like, I want to make an offer tomorrow. And now I couldn't sleep last night thinking about this. Like, what is he going to wake up and do today?
Hi.
I mean, I've seen some of these. It's like that, you get the stained glass windows. There's the stained glass windows that are still in the church. But it totally looks, it's a big space though. I mean, if you like a big space, a lot of people like little cozier spaces. If you're in a church, you got a big space.
I feel like I've seen online people like creating lofts and that kind of vibe inside of a church.
Yeah.
And I do think that the ones I've seen on like TikTok or whatever, they look so cool if they are renovated properly. However, I'm on your side. I wouldn't want to live in an old church.
Why not, Jenny?
I would.
Because of the same reasons she said, like
funerals.
Just everything that's happened there. And like, it's not like I totally respect people practicing religion, but for me, it just would be a weird feeling to be in a church.
See, and I wouldn't think about that at all. I would be thinking about the beautiful stained glass, the high ceilings, like the vaulted ceilings. And as she said, the bones. I'd be thinking about the bones of the structure and how beautiful it was.
I don't know why. It just seems unpractical to me. I've never heard of that up until this point, and now you're like, you're telling me about it, and I'm like,
Vaughn, now that we've talked about it, your algorithm's
going to show up. Yeah, no, I saw one last week, and it was like I remember the stained glass.
Yeah,
and it was like it didn't even look like the same. You could see the walls and the corners were kind of the same.
Right.
So we're talking to somebody who Jackie, her husband, wants to make an offer on a church and renovate it.
Yeah.
My concern is that he's not handy. This is my concern: is that you're going to move into it. He'll remove the pews. And he'll never really get any farther than removing the pews, which will be shoved up against the wall. And that's as far as you're going to have to sleep on a pew. Yeah. Do you think you can sleep on a pew? No.
No, we all know how uncomfortable they are.
No, they're uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable.
They're wooden, narrow.
There are a lot of comments about this. Jackie, this text says, I have a friend who did this. This is the coolest house. Tons of space for people. They have two families living together to save money because there's so much space. But yes, you got to be willing to do the work. Another one says, my stepsister bought an old church and turned it into a bar.
Yeah, there's one like that in Northfield. It's like a brewery.
That makes a little more sense to me, though. A bar is a business, not the place of your residence.
Right. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think it sounds so cool.
Here's another one. Says there's a church in White Bear Lake. They couldn't sell it once they wanted to move. So they bought it, renovated it, and then they couldn't sell it because, the market for people who want to live in an old church with a steeple on your roof is probably kind of small.
But a lot of
That's a
people
good
are saying,
way to pitch it to your husband.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, the resale on this is going to be really hard. Like, you're going to put so much money and effort into it and work and labor. And then what's going to happen? We're going to lose money if we ever try to sell it.
You get a vote. That's the thing about a marriage. It's a partnership. You get a vote. And if one person vehemently, you have to agree on things. And if you don't agree on it, I think you automatically win. Because this is not like, should we watch this or this? This is a major life thing. Where you're going to spend a lot of money and move to a church and spend years or months renovating it. I say you get a say. And if you're not into it, then he's got to comply with that. Don't you guys think?
Yes, I agree. This is exactly what you said. This is a big decision. It involves both of your money, like finances, all that.
And I would say the same thing. If you wanted to buy and renovate the church, if your husband's like, no, I really don't want to, well, then guess what? I think then he wins because this is a big deal. Somebody will be like, hey, guess what? I bought a new rowing machine without telling you, and you'll bicker a little bit, but it's a $400 rowing machine. This is a hundreds of thousands of dollar church.
Have you prayed about it?
No, stop it. Okay.
Talk to God.
You know what we could do, Jackie? I got your phone number. We can call you on Monday and see whether you ended up buying the church or not. I don't think she's going to. I don't think
She doesn't seem like she wants to. It's her husband's situation.
I think it would be fun to live in a church.
I don't know. I guess it would. Somebody said that they renovated an old funeral home.
No.
Yeah, they said my cousin renovated and lived in an old funeral home. The basement was creepy.
You
know that place is haunted. You're going to wake up in the middle of the night. There's going to be some guy in black, shadowy figure at the foot of your bed, gesturing with his finger like, come with me.
Here. And all that happens in a funeral home is crying. I don't want to live in a place where people cry all the time. Absolutely not.
That's true.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Jackie, can we call you on Monday?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. Good luck, Jackie. I think you win this one. I don't think that, if your partner wants to move and you don't want to move, whether it's a church or a mobile home or a tiny house, you get a say.
Agreed.
I think, unless you're me, which you don't get a say, you just do what you're supposed to do.
The Dave Ryan Show. 101.3 KDWB.
They were talking about the Academy Award nominees yesterday, and basically one battle after another, and Sinners are the big front runners. The Academy Awards come up, hosted by Conan O'Brien. That's going to be, I think, in March
15th.
sometime. Is that right? March 15th? So, some of the nominees are F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Train Dreams. A lot of them, like most Academy Award nominees, you've heard of 3 of them. The rest of them are like, I don't know.
Dylan Efron is Zac Efron's brother, and he recently was taken aside in the whole mom drama with like Ashley Tisdale, Hilary Duff, all those people. So here he is talking about it.
Well, I tried to stay out of that, so I don't know too much. All I know is Ashley, like since I was a kid, she's been so sweet to me. So I can't envision her doing anything malicious to the mom group. So hopefully it's just a misunderstanding. I honestly don't know what's going on though.
Okay, so it sounds like he doesn't believe that Ashley is the person in the wrong.
We're announcing Harry Styles' global residency tour, and that's going to be 30 nights at Madison Square Garden. And so it's very exciting for him. And who's it? Steve Kornacki. I think he's a journalist. He is announcing it.
This is going to run through October 31st, Halloween, right? So this is going to include on October 31st, and I believe, if I'm seeing this correctly here, on October 30th as well, they're going to call that Harry Ween.
Please don't call it
really?
that.
Harry Ween? I support it.
Do not call it that.
So if you want to go, general sales begin 1 week from today on January 30th.
How many dates did you say he was going to have?
30 at
Just
Madison
at
Square Garden.
Because I saw him release the tour dates of the other places he's having. Is he doing that many at all these places?
No.
I was going to say.
Yeah,
and those
just
are like international shows, like London, Amsterdam. They're not even like Chicago, Philly, things like that.
No.
I saw this thing online. It was somebody about the Harry Styles. They said, unpopular opinion, but I hate this residence type touring because it basically shifts the cost of travel for the fans. It used to be artists trying to get to as many fans as possible. Now we have to spend extra money on flights and hotels if we want to see the show.
And then you deal with people who, like, Adele canceled the beginning of her residency in Vegas, Kelly Clarkson, and all these people have booked all this stuff, and then they don't get to see the person. Oh, I agree with that.
But I mean, it's usually for one reason or another. Like Kelly Clarkson she was going through some stuff. Her ex-husband passed away, but I don't know. They got to figure it out at Jimmy Fallon. So somebody clocked that he has told the same exact joke 4 times over the past couple of months.
It was so cold in New York City this morning walking to work, I saw a Wall Street stockbroker spooning with Zoran Mamdani.
The recording goes on to play it 3 more times. The thing is, I don't really get the joke.
I
know it's the new mayor. I get that. I just don't really get the joke.
Right.
Why did they think it was funny enough? I'll bet Jimmy's buddies with the new mayor, and the mayor didn't hear it the first time. Jimmy's like, I'll tell it again tomorrow night. And he didn't hear it that night because he was like, taking the dog for a walk.
Yeah.
I'll tell it again tomorrow night. And then finally he heard it.
That'd be even crazier if it was throughout the same exact week.
Oh, geez.
Not just over the course of a couple of months.
NFL playoff games this weekend. You get a reason to stay inside and watch a couple of big games. Broncos versus Patriots. That's Sunday at 2:00 our time. The Broncos are 5.5-point underdogs because Bo Nix broke his ankle. And then the Rams and Seahawks. I don't care who wins that one, but I'll probably lean toward the Seahawks because it's just teams that I don't care about. I don't dislike either of the teams. I just don't care. That game is Sunday at 5:30 here in the Twin Cities.
Your TikTok experience might be a little bit different this weekend if you're spending a lot of time scrolling, which you probably will because you'll be staying inside. Because the U.S. did take over control of TikTok and the new U.S. approved algorithm needs time to learn your preferences. I did hop on last night to see if mine was still sort of my algorithm, and I felt like it was. Yeah. So maybe it's going to change more over the weekend, though.
Bailey got my algorithm, watching plane crash videos all the time.
That's all that's
I gotta play with mine until I get the cats doing a marching band while the woman's asleep. They're so funny. The woman's like out on the front porch going, "Put that clarinet down. It's 2:00 in the morning." So funny. All right, that is it for the dirt. And we're going to get right into No Phone Screener Friday on KDWB. Let's get you on the radio to talk about whatever you want to talk about on No Phone Screener Friday. You call us at 651-989-KDWB. It's also Fresh Meat Friday, which means we encourage first-time callers. If you've been on before, love you. Love to have you back. But we're encouraging you, if you've never called for No Phone Screener Friday, maybe you want to talk about the cold. Maybe you want to talk about how long you plan to live here before you get out of here and move to Florida.
Yes.
Maybe you want to talk about what you're doing this weekend or what you don't want to do this weekend, what you had planned this weekend that you can no longer do. Maybe you want to ask Bailey, where'd you get that sweater? Maybe you saw it on YouTube. You're like, where'd you get that sweater?
Very cute.
Goodwill.
Did you really get it at Goodwill?
I did.
Mushrooms?
They are little cute mushrooms on it.
I thought it was something different.
I'm so adorable.
Yes, you are.
Whatever you want to talk about, call us at 651-989-KDWB, and it's Fresh Meat Friday, so we encourage you, if you've never called before, to call in. And there are a couple of simple rules. There's no swearing, of course. No shout-outs. We do shout-outs another time. Love those. You got to be at least 16 years old to be on No Phone Screener Friday. No politics and no shouting out your business or your Instagram. Is there anything else that you...
got to be 16 or older. I think you said that already.
Yep. And if you break any of those rules, you'll hear... And then we will hang up. So that's part of the drill. No Phone Screener Friday.
And let us know if you're fresh meat, too. Like, tell us.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Fresh Meat Friday. KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday, 651-989-KDWB. You're live on the radio. We don't know what you're calling about. If you do call, keep it ringing because we won't answer it until we put you on the radio. Hi, who's this? What's your name?
It is Juanita. Good morning.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Juanita.
We just said Fresh Meat Friday, but we love you anyway. What's going on?
So I have a stir the pot.
All right.
People who put anchovies on pizza should go to jail.
Ooh, Dave, you like anchovies?
Lock me up.
Lock them up.
Lock me up because I don't love that every time, but just once in a while, you know?
I've never tried it.
Disgusting.
Oh,
some people don't like them.
I would try it though.
No, they're really good. I love anything fishy.
Me too. I do like.
I was today years old until I found out that anchovies was actually little fish. But why would you want fish on your pizza? That's gross.
Yeah,
same reason you want lobster in your mac and cheese, Juanita, because it's just a little taste treat. What did you think an anchovy was? A fruit?
I don't don't know, like a fruit or a beet or something. I don't know.
A beet.
It's a beet.
I thought the same thing. I thought an anchovy was a nut for years and years and years. Well, when I was like 20 years old, I had no idea. It's like, oh, a nut. Oh, it's a very strong salty fish.
Yes. I guess it does have a
Do you like
strong
sardines?
No.
Okay.
She doesn't like anchovies. Why would she like sardines?
Sardines are so
Maybe she was
good.
thinking artichoke. Anchovy and artichoke.
That's what I thought. Yes,
Yeah,
same
very
thing.
similar.
What else, Juanita? What you doing this weekend?
Staying in the house.
I got
Yes,
you.
nice.
Me too.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Have a good weekend, Juanita.
Watching Netflix. You too.
Netflix.
Love you. Bye. No Phone Screener Friday. Hi, what's your name?
Molly.
Molly, what's up?
Hi, I'm glad you answered. I tried last week, but my husband kept calling while I was on hold.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
How annoying.
I know.
Husbands.
Husbands.
I mean, just husbands.
Yeah.
What's up?
I wanted to know what animal you guys think you would each be if you were any animal.
Oh, I already know mine.
Go, Bailey.
I would be a duck, but I want to be one of those like storybook ducks that's like a white one with the orange beak that waddles everywhere and maybe wears a bonnet. I'd be one of those ducks.
Oh, my God.
Don't hate
So
that I came up
weird.
with the best
The
answer.
best answer. I don't have an answer. I'm going to say probably a monkey because of the climbing and swinging from tree to tree and picking ticks off your friends. That'd be the best part. Anything, Jenny?
I would probably be what's a nice bird, Dave? Aren't Blue Jays are kind of jerks,
Blue
right?
Jays are mean,
Yeah.
predatory
Maybe like a
birds.
cardinal or something.
Cardinals
I'd
are nice.
probably be a bird so that I could just like hover around all over the place, but mostly I could just like travel to different places all the time because I have wings and I can fly.
Yeah, nice.
But
I'm choosing a bear just because I love all different cartoon bears. Winnie the Pooh, Fozzie Bear. So I'm going to be a bear.
Good answer. All right. Thank you. No Phone Screener Friday, 651-989 KDWB. Hello, who's this?
This is John.
What's up, John?
I just wanted to let Juanita know that Caesar dressing actually has anchovy paste in it.
It does.
Oh,
yes.
what?
And you know, John, first of all, are you fresh meat, John?
I am not. I've called once or twice.
I appreciate that. Yeah. And if you really want to spice up your Caesar salad, ask them to load it up with anchovies. And they always kind of look at you like, are you sure? Do you like anchovies, John?
I do on certain things, mainly Caesar salad.
Caesar salad, wonderful. Pizza,
Lovely.
occasionally.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
Can I
Appreciate
tell
that.
you, I saw the other day some guy, everybody forgot his birthday, so he ordered a pizza for himself and asked for all the black olives that he could ever ask for. Like, just do it until you're not allowed. And they did it, and it looked disgusting, but happy birthday to him, unfortunately.
Everything in moderation. That's crazy. No Phone Screener Friday. Hi, who is this? Hello. Hi, you're on.
Oh my gosh, so exciting.
What's your name?
My name is Jalissa.
What's up, Jalissa?
I am fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
Welcome to the show.
We love it.
I'm just finishing a 12-hour night shift, headed home.
Whoa, 12 hours.
Are you a nurse?
12 hours, yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks for what you do.
Yeah, thanks for your
We
service.
appreciate you.
Is there anything you wanted to bring up?
I have listened to you guys forever, like longer than I care to admit, because that means I'm really old. But my only beef is this commercial that plays in recent times that makes me like instant cringe, want to turn the radio down.
Which commercial is
Should we
that?
guess which
Should
one
we
it
guess
is
it?
before she says it?
Yeah.
Guess which one it is.
Let's see.
Vaughn?
Is it Vaughn? Do you know?
If you get into an accident, big or small, you gotta call the dogs at Top Dog Law.
Is it that one?
Thank you. Instant volume down. I don't know what it is. Can't do it.
I'm going to tell you why I love that commercial. Because you remember it.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it was just like, hello, this is Harold from Harold and Company Law. See us for any auto accident, big or small. Call us at 1-800-HAROLD-LAW. You wouldn't remember it.
Right.
But Top Dog Law, not only do you remember it, but it sticks in your brain. You know the number, and they change it up. I'll give you the one. I'll give you the commercial that drives me nuts. It's like, oh, so you're a rideshare rider? Yeah, I really like it. I like your car. Headed to the airport, are you? Yeah, that's right. How much do you make as a rideshare rider? Well, I save a lot on the gas app.
Yeah.
Yes, I get free gas. Does that add up? It sure does. Sometimes I make up to $500 a year. That's the one. It's a good product,
Yeah.
but holy Jesus, update your copy.
Yeah.
update your copy.
Period.
Dave has such an amazing talent because he can just recite that entire commercial. But if I'm speaking to him during a commercial break, I'm completely toned out. Like he has no idea I've spoken words to him, but yet you can remember that entire commercial.
Well, I've
You've
heard
been
that.
in radio for
I've
so long.
heard the commercial. Seriously, they've had the same copy for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Headed to the airport, are you? Yeah. You like your job as a rideshare driver? Yeah, I like
really
it a
enjoy
lot.
it.
I really enjoy
I
it.
really enjoy it. First of all, the acting is terrible. The product is great. I got nothing against the product. Update your flipping copy.
Yeah. Okay. Settle down over there.
All right.
We're
I
gonna
was
get
on.
in trouble.
Here's another one. I was on the 5 a.m. bus.
Yeah. What were you doing?
I don't know. The one about the Tate.
A whiff.
I
caught a
whiff.
whiff. A scent. So good. That something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Gosh, I don't listen to any of the commercials, you guys.
Jenny said that about me
I
before
only
too.
know him because of like Dave repeating them back.
I miss my favorite one is Downy Rinse and Refresh. It's a dream. That's mine. I love that one.
Update your flipping copy.
Yeah. Or hire us to be your endorser.
There you
Please,
go.
we
Do
update
that.
the copy constantly.
Every single day.
Please hire me.
All right, No Phone Screener Friday. You're up next. What's your name?
Hey, it's Cessna.
Cessna. Hey, you. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I just wanted to say, I think it was like 2 years ago, I called on Vaughn's show for his Feel Good Friday, I believe it was.
Okay.
Whenever I'd gotten a new job. Well, today was just my last shift at my job, and I started a new one on Monday.
Woo! Cessna!
Nice.
Are you excited about your new job?
I am so excited because I will be going to day shift for the first time in 2 years.
Yeah.
Did you work like third shift before?
Yeah, I've been doing it for the last 2 years, and I would do it here and there whenever I worked at Bed Bath & Beyond for like inventory and stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
2 years straight of overnight stalking.
Oh,
I will tell you, I used to work all night radio shows, and man, it plays with your life in every possible way. I was tired all the time. I used to drive into work at about midnight, and I would look at these dark houses as I drove in and go, I'd love to just walk in there and lay down on their couch.
I think of that all the time.
Oh, those people are sleeping sound in their beds. I wish I could sleep in there.
I was thinking, look at that house. If that house was mine, I'd be home right now.
Cessna, have a good weekend.
Yes.
You too.
And good luck
Bye.
at the last day.
All right, No Phone Screener Friday. Hello, KDWB. What's your name?
Randy.
Randy, what's up? Turn your radio down, Randy, and I want to hear what you got to say.
Hey, I just I'm a garbage man in the North Twin Cities, and I just wanted to say I'm sick and tired of people putting their recycling bins next to their trash bins.
Oh, what should we do?
Oh, yeah, tell us what to do.
Yeah. So it's just like people. It's very annoying because, like, when I hit the recycling bin, I gotta go pick it up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and then I gotta do it 800 times, and it just makes my day longer.
So should we put it on the other side of the driveway?
Yes, please.
I never knew that. Thank you, Randy. You
Yes.
you changed lives today.
Truly, yes.
No Phone Screener Friday. Hi, what's your name?
I love you, Vaughn. I have my kids.
That's weird.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So
Okay,
strange.
good. All right.
Yeah,
Hi,
very nice.
KDWB. Thanks for waiting so long. You're on the radio. What's your name?
Oh my gosh, I'm Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Oh, are you fresh meat? You sound so excited.
No, I'm
Oh.
not. But
That's okay.
I do want to talk about something.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so everything that's going on in the world today, I don't have social media. I don't watch the news. The only information I have about everything that's going on or what I'm like in tune with comes from the Dave Ryan show.
Oh, then you're not getting anything.
You have no idea what's going on out there.
I'm not getting anything, you guys. You guys are going to have to help me out a little bit more here.
You don't know about the state of the world, but you know about Top Dog Law.
Top Dog Law.
Yep.
In the Upside app.
Yeah.
Repping KDWB, baby.
Well,
Hey,
thank you.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
The current events of today is Dave was cold this morning.
He was cold this morning.
Had
Also-
to put boots on his dog.
And also I have a little bit of a Tylenol PM hangover
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I've never taken anything as a sleep aid before in my life. I tried it last night. It was glorious.
Yeah.
That's what's on my radar. Tylenol PM.
Yeah. And I have a colon pill hangover, and I might be jetting off to the bathroom soon.
Literally jetting.
Literally,
Self-propelled.
took some colon pills, and I'm not feeling the greatest right now.
Was it Stephanie?
Stephanie, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. I'm glad you got through. No Phone Screener Friday. You're up next. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, this is your friend Kat.
Hi, Kat.
Hi, Kat. What's up?
I just want to make sure that you're going to stop taking that Tylenol PM, first of all, and go get you some Unisom.
Unisom. Why should I stop taking Tylenol PM?
Well, Tylenol PM has a particular ingredient in it that can cause memory loss. I took it for years.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Wait, keep going.
Yeah,
you took it for years.
I took it for years, and I have memory loss now. And I went to a neurologist to make sure that I didn't have dementia like my mom and my mother's mother. My
Sure, yeah, yeah.
So I just want to make sure that you're going to stop and go get some Unisom if you have trouble sleeping.
You know what? I might try that because seriously, if it causes memory loss, my memory's already
bad.
S.
Why don't you just go back to your old ways, drinking booze?
Yeah.
Because it turns out that's bad for you also.
Oh, whatever.
Everything. Why is it, Kat, that everything that we love is bad for us? Why did God make it such he thought it was a funny bit. He's up there and he's planning. He's like on the 6th day and he's planning things that we love. And he's like, okay, well, what about summer sausage? Yeah, let's make it bad for you. Okay, that's a good bit. He writes it down. What about blocks of cheese? Yeah, those are good. Well, let's make it bad for Write that down, Jenny.
Okay.
Write that down, Jesus. He said, write it down, Jesus. Cheese is delicious, but bad for you. What about kale, says Jesus. And God's like, kale tastes like dog poop. Let's make it good for you.
And expensive.
Yeah. God has a sense of humor.
He does.
He does.
He does.
Amen.
She's still there?
I present the aardvark. The aardvark. Seriously.
No, she forgot what she was
platypus.
saying.
The platypus. She was proving that God had a sense of humor. Look at a platypus.
Look at your face.
Kat, have a good weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right, you want to do one more or are you done?
I love this.
Sure.
Can we keep on going till 10?
Till 10.
Oh, 10. Oh, jeez.
No Phone Screener Friday. The phone number is 651-989-KDWB. On the air, not screening phone calls. What's your name? You're up next.
What's up? This is Katie. Good morning, my morning friend.
Hi, Katie.
Is this Katie who won a trip to see Sabrina Carpenter?
No, I wish.
Oh, you sounded like the Katie that won that.
Katies.
Okay.
Are you fresh meat?
No, but this is Fresh Meat Katie. I'm the call-in. I got to tell you guys, though, I've been listening to you for over 30 years. Dave, you're one of my best morning friends.
Aw, thanks.
But hey, so a couple years ago, I was talking with some friends about some of the characters you guys have had on the radio over the years, and you started talking about Hiram. And I'm like, you know what? It took me till I was like in my 40s to realize and think that Hiram, I'm pretty sure, was Dave. And I'm 99.9% sure, but I called in this morning so Dave could tell me so I can sleep at night.
Dave what?
So you can tell her so she can sleep at night.
She wants the answer.
Totally different guy. No,
Hiram, totally different guy.
Totally different guy.
Such a different guy.
Wait, I feel like I heard Hiram just walk in.
Hiram just walked in?
Is he here?
I'm trying to sleep. Damn it, leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep over here.
Hiram, have you been sleeping here this whole time?
I've been sleeping with your mama this whole time.
You're crazy.
Oh, man, do I itch.
Why are you itchy?
From Bailey's mom?
Oh, she's covered in sores.
Sores? My mother?
Covered in sores. Oozy.
Pussy.
Oh, gross.
Wow.
What was that last one? What was it? Say it again.
Oozy and pussy.
Oh, no.
Hiram, go back to sleep.
Yeah,
I'm going back to bed.
Somebody
I'm
whacked
coming,
that guy.
Rhonda. Rhonda, I'm coming, Rhonda.
Man, she's probably listening.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Different
No,
guy.
that wasn't me. That was Hiram.
Yeah, that was
Hiram.
nice that he just happened to be here today.
He sleeps in the janitor's closet.
I've been sleeping for 30 years.
30
yes.
years.
Yeah.
We could not do this bit on any other day of the week.
No. Thank you, Katie. Let's wrap it up there.
Yeah,
That's a good place to
We're
stop.
good.
On No Phone Screener Friday on KDWB. We have tickets for something, don't we?
We do. Conan Grey coming to Target Center.
Okay. Conan Grey, let's get you tickets right now. 651-989-KDWB. Conan Grey going to be February 19th. If you want to go, we always take, for artists that are still kind of developing and growing an audience, even though they're big enough to play in the Target Center, we always take a random excited fan. So call me now if you want to go to the show. We'll set you up. 651-989-KDWB. In the meantime, we are playing one of the biggest songs out there. Once you get it in your mind, you can't get it out. It's Golden on KDWB. So cold, I saw a dog frozen to a tree, which was really, I was amazed, like just frozen to a tree.
Was it one of the exploding trees?
Just go, let the joke just sit there, Jenny. You don't have to
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought that was
cold,
the end of it.
So cold that I saw a dog frozen to a fire hydrant. Nothing from you guys.
You told us to wait. I thought there's more.
You can chuckle.
Isn't there more? I thought, isn't that the setup?
No, that's the punchline. It's so cold I saw a dog frozen to a fire hydrant.
On those things, and they got
you guys are the worst audience ever.
You should have started with the fire hydrant one, because I didn't really understand where you're going with the tree one.
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying like he was frozen to the tree.
But then, Jenny, what did you say about the tree?
I said it was one of the exploding trees.
Jenny!
Okay.
I know. Jenny!
So cold.
She's so funny.
It's so cold I saw a politician with her hands in her own pockets. No, that's a good joke. That's a good joke. You guys just don't. You're the worst audience ever. I need a laugh track. I need the Disney Channel laugh track.
We need to tell a funny joke first.
Do you want me to find the snorting lady? We haven't played her in a long time.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Do you want a better joke? I can give you
Give
better
me a better
one.
joke then.
Okay.
It is cold outside though.
Okay. How did one of the blueberries go missing?
I don't know.
It was a strawberry.
Strawberry. What is that?
That's Drake. Wow, Drake laughing from the abyss.
Okay.
So good. You're so good, Bailey. Producer of the year, baby. Come on.
Oh my God.
Where's my Gracie?
Dave, why was the banana having a bad day?
I don't know.
It was a Sunday.
Oh.
It's a Sunday then.
Ooh.
Man, Drake loved that one. You're so good, Bailey.
You got one more?
Yeah. I'm really getting tired of these people coming to my door telling me I need to be saved or I'll burn. I think they're called firemen.
What is that that laugh?
It's Drake.
It's literally Drake.
It's actually Drake.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
It wasn't listening to this show, that's for sure.
Hey, did I tell you that my dad has a DeLorean?
No.
He drives it from time to time.
What website are you on?
I'm on my notes app. Can I say
These are Bailey originals.
Oh,
What
they're
do you
not-
mean?
Sure,
I
I
go
wrote
with
all
it, Bailey.
these jokes. Yeah.
Give a shout out to Diego Bastidas on his birthday. Hugs to everybody at KDWB. Love you, Vaughn. From Cynthia.
Love you, girl.
Thank
Sexy
you
boy,
for listening.
Cynthia.
And let's get, we got stood up today. Everything's closed today. People are not going to school. A lot of people aren't going to work. A lot of people just hibernate at home. It is now exactly minus 22, which is just an ungodly temperature. The feels like temperature is probably like 45 degrees below zero. So it was even too cold for our pros and cons versus argument to happen today.
Yeah.
So Bailey and I are going to do this ourselves. So what you are an aisle person.
I am an
I'm
aisle
a windows
seat.
person.
And this is on a plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
On an airplane. So I'll let you go first, Bailey.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
So I'm an aisle seat person, and let me tell you why. First of all, unrestricted movement. So when you're on the aisle seat, you can get up, you can walk around, use the restroom at any time. You never have to ask anyone sitting next to you to move. And you also, like, if there's not anyone walking up and down the aisle, you can kind of stretch your leg a little bit into like kind of the front corner of the seat in front of you, which is lovely. So that extra leg room, that comfort, you can't beat that in the aisle seat. Other than that, faster disembarking. You can get to the overhead compartment really fast when you're on the aisle. Bada bing, bada boom, you got your bag, you're out the door, versus the person, the schmuck by the window who has to wait, and then with their head tilted to the side because they're standing up being impatient. Okay? Not only that, reduce claustrophobia. Because honestly, me looking out the window, not just reduce claustrophobia because I feel like I have more room on the aisle and not in the middle seat, but the window, you can see how close you are to the ground in case the plane goes down and crashes. I don't need to see that. I don't need the UV rays of the sun beating on my face. No, I'm good. I will sit in the aisle seat, and that's where I will stay. Thank you. That is my time.
Okay, very good. There were some good arguments in there, but
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and take window.
Okay.
First of all, who doesn't want a window? Would you like a house without a window? Would you like an office without a window? No, we love windows. God created windows so we could look out at things. What's the most glorious thing that you really kind of have to wrap your mind of? You are 6 miles above the earth, looking at something that millennia of humans never got to see. They never got to see a stadium with the Target logo painted on the roof. They never got to see cornfields that look like blankets woven together, patches of quilt. It's beautiful. Rivers, lakes, oceans from the air. We love a window. And a great thing about a window, whoop, it closes. When you're done, you close the window. You control the light and the dark. The other people, they can't reach over and close or open your window.
Wish they could.
You can. Also, there's a wall, which equals privacy. On one side, you have complete privacy. You can do whatever you want on that side of your window, on that side of the chair.
Yeah.
But if you're in the middle of the aisle, you have no privacy. You're exposed. Also, leaning. If you are able to lean against the window and go to sleep, that's glorious. You don't have anything to lean on if you're on the aisle. And finally, if you're in a plane crash, you're more likely to be blown clear of the wreckage. So let's say you fly into a mountainside and the plane shatters into pieces. You'll be blown clear of the wreckage, landing on some soft juniper tree while everybody else perishes while screaming, while being burned to death.
Well, what if we crash into the ocean, though? I'm closest to the luggage, so I can get on top of the luggage and float.
Well, I don't think that's what would happen necessarily if
that's
a
what
plane
happens.
crashes.
I think that's what happens. I've seen.
No, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah. You can float on the luggage. Yeah,
I can float around.
Is that what
on
happened in
luggage.
Lost?
Yeah. Wilson. Oh no, what's that?
That's Castaway.
Castaway.
Great movie.
Wilson.
Okay.
I've never cried more over a volleyball.
I get it. It was sad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like, oh God, he's so
His
sad.
only friend.
That's his friend.
No, he's gonna drown.
Pros and cons. What side do you come on down on today? Let's play a song. Let's do a boss check.
Okay. Oh, a boss.
What do you
We
wanna-
haven't done that in so long.
What do you want to do for a boss check?
Okay.
And we can go way back. I mean, we can go back
Michael
into like
Bolton.
the.
You said way back.
That is way back. That is not one of my favorites. But
Backstreet Boys of sorts.
if you want to do a Backstreet Boys song, I'm always down for that one. But I don't want to get the final choice on this one.
Who else has thoughts?
Can we do like David Cassidy?
That's way too far back.
What? You said way back.
Well, I would say probably into the 90s.
Alanis?
Into the early 90s.
Why not Michael Bolton? Which song do you want to do by Michael
I
Bolton?
really love us if we can't
The best
be
song that there ever
friends.
was. The best song that there ever was?
First boss check of 2026.
I'll take the responsibility on this one for once.
Okay. You play Michael Bolton.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan, but this is not, wait, it is the Dave Ryan show. But you know what? I don't care. Let's go ahead and play Michael Bolton.
This is the
fine.
Dave Ryan in the morning show?
It is, but I don't care. If that's what you guys want to
Are you
do,
sure?
let's do this one. Boss check. We'll find out whether the boss is listening because it's what?
She's just my favorite because she's so inspiring.
101.3.
For the first time since the early 90s, here's Michael Bolton on KDWB. Apparently, the boss is not listening on Boss Check, or he would have called and said, get that song off my radio station. Play that brand new Sabrina Carpenter, like we already did. Play it again.
Do it again.
Can I tell you what?
Have
Go ahead.
spoken on text. Everyone was vibing with this. So you're welcome. What do you got, Dave?
I got nothing. No, I was going to say, I went to the dentist yesterday, and I just have a suggestion for dentists. Give us something to look at up on the ceiling. A poster.
That's so true.
A poster. I mean, the fluorescent lights are, they're those industrial fluorescent lights with the little louvers in there. You know what I'm talking about? Are they called louvers?
Sure, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've
But
ever
you know
heard
what
that
I'm
word.
talking about, right?
Yeah.
The little veins in there.
Yeah.
And so you're looking up at that, and they're like scraping away, scrape-a.
Mm-hmm.
And I have such a great dental, what do they call the hygienist? Heather, shout out. And, but, you can't really talk because, they're scraping away going, good God, do you ever floss? And so I used to go to a dentist, shout out Dr. Topol, who's, I don't even know if he's around anymore, had a poster of hot air balloons on his ceiling.
Very nice.
And you'd stare at the same poster for 45 minutes, but at least you had a poster to stare at.
Why are you in the dentist for 45 minutes? That's a long
it
usually.
usually takes a while, yeah.
Okay.
And so there's scrape. You're looking at the louvers and the fluorescent lights.
Yeah.
And then, just to make it funny, I would turn my head and gaze directly at Heather's eyes, like wide open.
Oh, you're such a
girl.
creep.
What?
I'm going to come over there
What?
and punch you in the face, David.
What?
You thought you could get away with that? Not today. That is a joke that I said to Dave yesterday.
Yeah, but a guy said it louder. A man said it louder, so it's funnier.
Because Dave was like, I'm going to the dentist today. And I said, you know what? I always get cracked up every time I go to the dentist because in my head, I think, as they're scrape, and I just think, what if I just wide eye stared into their eyes right now?
She did. It was funny.
And so now I think about that every single time I go to the dentist, and it makes me laugh. And they're always like, "Why are you laughing?" And I can't explain. I'm like, just thought, what if we made eye contact?
And then she did it to me, and it was like really funny. So,
yeah. And so you stole that from me.
But don't you think? And it was a good joke.
Thank
Worth
you.
stealing. Don't you think that a dentist should have something on the ceiling to stare at?
When I was a
even
kid,
just a
they
poster
did.
of a hot air balloon.
Yeah. Or, like
a tablet. Put a tablet.
Oh, I don't need to watch something. I think it's nice to have it be maybe like a Where's Waldo situation.
Oh.
Where you actually have like things
Hidden
to
pictures.
look at. Hidden pictures.
Hidden picture
I
poster.
Spy. Or like an I Spy.
What's I Spy? It's like a hidden picture, isn't it?
Maybe. Oh no, hidden pictures where you have to like make your eyes
Let's
move,
say
right?
it's a carnival
Yes.
picture, and then at the bottom there's like the things you can find, like a pencil,
That's
a
like I Spy.
snake, and a pair of glasses,
Yeah.
a cane, that type of thing.
They should have that on the ceiling.
Hidden pictures. So then by the time you find the last one, oh, look, there's the pair of glasses. They'd be like, oh, we were all done here. Oh, really?
Well,
Did we
I
lose
found
you
everything.
too? Jenny and
I have
Vaughn
to
are
go
not.
to the bathroom.
And I was taking a nap.
So
Jenny's got a jet.
I'm waiting for you guys to wrap this up so I can run to the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't think I need a flat screen on the ceiling.
No.
No, I could do a TV though. And then just give me something to put in my ear so I can listen to whatever I'm watching.
They do that at the tanning bed where they give you little headphones so you can listen to music while you're tanning.
Oh, yeah.
At least they used to 15 years ago, the last time I went to the tanning bed.
The girls in Final Destination, when the tanning bed, they have the headphones in.
I can't believe
until they fry.
Busted that out. That's funny. Text messages. I stare at my dentist assistant. She's a smoke show. Shout out Vicky.
Hey-o.
Mine has TV on and asks if I want Netflix or Hulu. Pediatric dentists have TVs on the ceiling so my 4-year-old son gets to watch Bluey. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. Honestly, so one time I got a tattoo and my tattoo artist was like, do you want to watch TV? And that was the last time that it's ever happened to me where I'm like, yes, I want to watch TV. And she made a recommendation. We watched TV for 3 hours. It was great.
Okay. 3 hours?
Well, it was a big tattoo.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I see. Anyway, don't get me wrong. I love my dentist. They do a great job. But they need a poster.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring one in next time.
Yeah.
Pull it out your pocket. A step ladder and some thumbtacks. What are you doing? Just getting ready for my cleaning. All right. We'll be back in a second on KDWB, kind of a Friday frame of mind. And there's some philosophy I found on Instagram, and I want to play this for you and see whether you agree. I think at very first, you're going to be prone to very much disagree with this person's perspective. But the more you think about it, you might go, yeah, you know what? There's something there. We'll tell you the whole thing coming up next.
From the Arthur's Jewelers Weather Center, the best diamonds in the state.
Not going to outside for pretty much anything. Today, it's going to be partly sunny with a high of -8. Tomorrow, partly sunny, a high of -2. And Sunday, partly sunny, a high of 6.
This report is sponsored by Live Nation. Don't miss Meghan Trainor's The Get In Girl Tour. Experience the pop hit sensation live in concert. Tickets are going fast, so grab yours now at livenation.com. That's livenation.com to come see Meghan Trainor live.
As we head into 2026, one thing is clear. Weight loss isn't one size fits all. That's why I trust Livia. They're your local medical and nutrition team, focused on education, choice, and real support, not shortcuts. Livia now offers more options than ever, including award-winning nutrition programs, medical weight loss support, and now the Wegovy pill. If your goal this year is lasting change and better health, it starts with the right plan and the right people. Choose care that's close to home. Choose Livia. Call 855-GO-LIVIA or visit livia.com.
Hey, speaking of care that's close to home, I love talking about New Horizon Academy because they have locations all over the place. And you're not always going to choose something based on location. But this one, it doesn't even become a factor because it's not far to the closest New Horizon to your home. And your kids are going to love it. New Horizon Academy, everything they do starts with one simple question. What is best for the kids? And that's kind of what you want as a parent. I mean, you're going to turn your kids over to a bunch of people who are very passionate that they want to do what's best for the kids. So the whole center is designed around, like, you know, it's not just a brick and mortar. It's designed for safety, exploration, discovery. And that's why their schools are endorsed and accredited by the National Association for the Education of Young Children. I love that. Allison went to New Horizon Academy years ago, and their philosophy is still the same all these years later. Do what's best for children. Schedule a tour if you're thinking about doing this sometime this fall or whenever it is. Go online, newhorizonacademy.net. Click on the tour tab and set up a tour.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
Presenting Again Fling's love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
The Leo Agency, local full-service realtors who share their commissions with you. Bottom line, buying or selling, they will save you thousands of dollars in commission fees. Call Ben at 952-952-HOME or visit chooseleo.com today.
This hour brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon. Hello? You won't believe where I am. Are you running? Mile 26. I'm going to make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture. And then you may carry me to the car.
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible port-ins on Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Hi, I'm Lexi, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, where we're all about you. Your style, your budget, your dream engagement ring. We'll take total care of you. First, come browse all the beautiful settings in our cases. Take your time and try on as many as you want. You'll know when you put your ring on. Your heart will skip a beat. Now, onto your center stone. We can look at different diamond shapes and sizes until we find the perfect match. Come visit us in store. because a friend wants you to get exactly what you want. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code NEXT for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code NEXT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code NEXT.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
It is quiet for the most part on the roadways, but we do have an accident on 169 southbound at Plymouth on the right shoulder. Traffic is heavy from Medicine Lake. They cleared another stall from the southbound 169 exit ramp to westbound 55. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Macy's. Come in and check out Macy's this weekend for new active looks to keep your New Year's goals going strong. Like men's and women's gear from Adidas, Champion, and more, all for $50 and under. Savings off select prices. Exclusions apply. Today at Macy's.
And the winner of the iHeart Podcast Award is... You can decide who takes home the 2026 iHeart Podcast Awards Podcast of the Year by voting at iHeartPodcastAwards.com now through February 22nd. See all the nominees and place your vote at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
Audible is a proud sponsor of the Audible Audio Pioneer Award. Explore the best selection of audiobooks, podcasts, and originals all in one easy app. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
The Dave Ryan Show is live on your radio, your smart device, and now your TV. Subscribe to Dave Ryan TV on YouTube and stream us live.
I'm going to play something for you I found on the gram, and you tell me whether you have any agreement with this guy at all. And it's all about material things versus travel. And then check this out.
This might come as a shock, but some people, they just don't like to travel. They don't like to get on planes. They don't like to sleep in beds that aren't theirs. They're just homebodies. And I don't think that makes your life more valid than theirs. Some people just like materialistic. They like to collect shoes. They like watches. And that is where they get their thrills. And just because someone had the courage to leave their small town and maybe go backpacking, or who knows, they got an online job and now they're a digital nomad in Bali. Just because you're seeing the world doesn't make your life more worthy than someone who wants to just stay at home, spend their money.
I never really thought about that one because it's been plugged into my head for, a decade or two. It's like, oh, travel is everything. Mm-hmm. And travel, I love travel. I'm not a big traveler. I'm not like, I want to see Greece. I want to see, Athens, which I think is part of Greece.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care about Sao Paulo, which is in
Brazil.
Mm-hmm. I don't care. I respect it. I just don't. I would like to see Yosemite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always think I would like to go to those places, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go because there's already so much to do here.
I think so. But I'm also not a materialistic person in the way that I like. What do you look at me that
Yes, you are.
Like what?
You buy stuff all the time.
Well, I buy little things, but I'm not like, I need to collect shoes. I need to collect watches.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't care about that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to collect shot glasses. You know what happened to my shot glass collection? I gave it away because after a while I didn't care. My same thing with my salt and pepper shaker collection.
They're like little trinkets, not like full on collecting the shrine of things.
And it's like you can have both answers are right, but I think that what he's saying is like, I'm defending collecting materialistic things. I mean, one of my brother-in-laws, he collects watches. And that's like, okay, that's cool. I don't care. If you can afford it, then collect watches.
Yeah, if that brings you joy.
I agree. I mean, I think you do whatever makes you happy. I just personally, I love to travel. I was in the UP last week and I'm going to Duluth this weekend. I'm going to Punta Cana next week for a wedding.
Punta Cana? Yep. That in Florida?
No, but someone I was talking to recently kept referencing Mexico and I finally corrected them yesterday. And I was like, it's It's in Dominican Republic. And they were like, well, I need to go look at a map, I guess.
I thought it was Mexico too.
But I just like to travel, but I don't think that means everyone else has to. I think it's whatever makes you happy in life. I don't care if you don't travel. I think travel's great. I think you can learn so much about the world and there's so much to see.
I think you travel for Jenny, and a lot of people travel for partly for them, but also partly for the gram, for the social media. It's like, okay, let's go to the hot spot and get a picture.
Maybe because they think that's what you're supposed to do.
And maybe so, yeah.
It is very, I guess, not put on a pedestal, but people are always like, well, traveling, that is the end all be all. Once you retire, you travel. And in your 20s, you should go travel before you have to, settle down and get a job, all of that.
And I respect that. I think there's something to that because, seriously, it's okay. I love being here in the cities, but it's also to go even to Duluth or Wisconsin Dells or Madeline Island.
Yeah.
Just to go somewhere.
Domestic travel is just as valid as international travel. And I think even hyper domestic travel where you're just going to places in your own city is great. But
I don't think that's traveling though.
Well, it's still exploring a different space that you're not used to seeing. I think that's different than, staying at home and collecting shoes. Like this guy was saying, I just like to stay at home and have my little trinkets. I think that's different.
No matter the proximity, though, I do think you should travel at some point in your life. As somebody who moved away from home, and I almost never used to travel, when I was before I moved here. And now I just enjoy seeing, I'm in Minnesota, for crying out loud. That's so cool. I never imagined living in Minnesota. And even outside of Minnesota, I'm going on a cruise later this year. So I think it's important to at least try to get out your bubble. But if not, and the materialistic thing is your thing, go crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never really heard anybody admit and defend materialistic things because, travel gets such a,
hyped.
Hype. And that's fine. And I believe in both. Maybe you can do both.
Perhaps you can.
Have a shot glass collection.
Yeah.
And go to Bora Bora.
Oh, I want to go to Bora Bora.
You don't even know where Bora Bora is.
It's somewhere tropical.
It's in the Polynesian Islands.
Is it really?
I've always said I wanted to go to Bora Bora for my honeymoon or something.
That's where I want to go. The Maldives.
It's Maldives.
Maldives?
It's Maldives.
Isn't it the Maldives?
No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Trying to make you doubt yourself. All right.
I love Dave will always forget what's what because I'm surprised you got Bora Bora right because sometimes you'll say Bali.
Bali, yeah.
He'd be like, is it Bali? And I was like, no, that's just one. Bali. And then Bora is Bora Bora.
I get the mountain and the film mixed up. Fuji and Fiji.
Oh, Fiji's the island.
Fiji's the island.
Yes.
Fuji's the film and also the mountain in Japan.
Yep. Jenny and I want to go to Fiji because that's where Survivor is recorded.
Are you serious?
It is. It used to go to different locations in the beginning seasons, but now maybe the last 10, 15 have all been there. Yeah.
But then they talk about Fiji. Fiji is it used to be 100 years ago, 75 years ago, it was like a very primitive native island paradise. But now all of the entrepreneurs and rich people have gone there, pumped out all of the water, and they've turned all of these beautiful, pure, untouched places into a hotel with a swim out pool.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of most places, unfortunately. If I go somewhere and I don't travel a lot, but if I go somewhere, I try to make it a point to do research on what the locals would do. So I'm not just, at the fancy hotel, in the swim up bar. I want to be go to this basement place. That's cool.
They say when you go to a restaurant or something, you go somewhere, you ask for a recommendation, but you say, hey, where do you like to eat?
Yeah.
Not hey, where should I go to eat? You say, hey, where do you like to eat?
Yeah.
Because then they're going to give you the really the hidden gems that the locals know about versus the tourist spots. Because that happened to me in New Orleans once. I asked my Uber driver where he likes to eat. The places he told me, well, we only went to one of them, but it was a version of a Bubba Gump's, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I felt like he was just well, tourists like that spot, whatever. Yeah. And I was just no, this is not the spot.
That's a smart, where do you like to go?
I got a great place. We got it from a local, he was driving a cart pulled by a horse in Mazatlan. We said, where do you go? He said, I don't tell anybody this. There's a great little place called the Senior Frogs.
Oh. I love Senior Frogs.
Just an untouched.
You know of it? That's weird. It sounds like not a lot of people know about it.
Not a lot of people know about it. So yeah,
I'm on the inside.
And
the wall.
When you go in, they give you maracas and they put a sombrero on you and take a picture. Yes.
That sounds so fun.
Yes.
Give you a yardstick full of a drink.
Don't tell
For more
anybody.
information about contests on this station, go to kdwb.com/rules.
From the Arthur's Jewelers Weather Center, the best diamonds in the state.
This wonderful Arctic air is going to be lingering all
oil designed to remove stubborn fat and loose skin. Imagine catching a glimpse of your future self, and that one problem area is no longer in the picture. Let me encourage you to take advantage of Sono Bello's limited time offer. 50% off your first area and flexible payment options, so you can look amazing now and pay over time. Over 300,000 people have already trusted Sono Bello to get the body they've always dreamt about. Now it's your turn. Schedule your free consultation at sonobello.com/radio. That's sonobello.com/radio.
You won't see the engineer that slams the Nissan Rogue's door 13,920 times. Or the corrosive chamber that simulates 15 years of life in 5 months. Or the Rogue heat-baked for over 300 combined hours. What you will see is a vehicle that can take punch after punch and keep rolling. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. We put it through the worst so you get its best. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Newer models may be shown.
Sometimes you try something that's so good you never want to go back, like Krispy Kreme. Once you have a Krispy Kreme, you're never going to go back to a gas station donut. Same thing with Zero Res. It is a great time to clean 2025 right out of your home and start fresh for 2026. Carpets and tile and upholstery and air ducts, hards, any surface in your home can be Zero Resified, so call the cleaning pros at Zero Res. We do it 2 or 3 times a year because we have pets, and there's me to drop things into the carpet and track in mud. 4.9 rating on Google. Go ahead and get clean, but don't miss this deal with 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $119, plus a hallway thrown in, and 15% off of regularly priced services, air ducts, upholstery, all of that and more. Call Zero Res right now, 952-ZERO-RES, or online, ZeroResMinnesota.com, and say you heard it on KDWB and you want that KDWB special. Spell it backward or forward. It spells the same, Zero Res.
With great deals on capable Jeep brand vehicles, don't miss the Jeep Start Something New sales event. And right now, well-qualified current FCA lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 for $429 a month for 39 months with $4,040 free due at signing. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Call 1-888-8925-JEEP for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Current vehicle must be registered to consumer for at least 30 days. Extra charge for miles over 32,500. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery from dealer stock by 2/2. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Are you stuck staring at your W-2? Are tax refund worries holding you back? You probably have FOMO, the fear of messing up. The fix? Using TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They find every credit and deduction to help you get every refund dollar you deserve, or your money back. It's time to overcome your fear of messing up and get your taxes done right. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
Appliance savings are happening now at the Home Depot with up to $1,000 off, plus up to an extra $500 off select appliances. Looking to upgrade your fridge? Check out LG's newest models, serving up ice in all kinds of styles: cubed, crushed, craft ice, and now new mini craft ice straight from the dispenser. Shop savings and get up to $1,000 off, plus free delivery on select appliances like LG at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $999 or more. Offer valid January 8th through the 28th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out.
This is an important message for all parents of teens. If your teen or preteen is or has been addicted to social media sites such as Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, or YouTube, and they have suffered from eating disorders, body image issues, anxiety, depression, or suicidal thoughts, you may be eligible to participate in a lawsuit for significant compensation. Disclosures by a Facebook whistleblower show Instagram and Facebook know their social media platforms were highly addictive and may have caused eating disorders, body image issues, depression, and suicidal ideation. It appears these social media companies knew they had been causing serious harm to kids, but have done little to stop it. If your teen has been harmed by social media like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, or YouTube, then you could be eligible for significant compensation. If you'd like to discuss a lawsuit, text SUFFER to 323232. SUFFER to 323232. SUFFER to 323232.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson, Media Advertising Specialists, LLC, is responsible for the content of this ad with principal offices in Chicago, Illinois.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. There's a stall 494 southbound on the exit ramp to the crosstown. We have an accident on 169 southbound at Plymouth on the right shoulder. There's a stall on Central Avenue northbound before Medtronic Parkway in the left lane. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Dean's Home Services.
If your furnace runs but struggles to keep you warm, don't wait until it quits for good to call for help. Dean's does heating maintenance to keep your home warm and safe. Right now, get a heating maintenance diagnostic for only $99. Schedule today at calldeans.com.
Throw some idiots in a crock pot, put it on 400.
And you've got the Dave Ryan Show
On KDWB.
All right, it's time to find out what's going on this weekend. Stephanie comes in every Friday around this time to tell us some things that are going on this weekend. And we know there's like the boat show. The boat show is this weekend. Totally legit. That's awesome. Yeah. But Stephanie goes a little bit farther off the beaten path to find us some things that you might not have heard of.
And I had to rework this a little bit because no one's going outside this weekend.
Nobody's going outside. No, everything outside is canceled this weekend.
Yeah, it's not, but yeah. Yeah. It should so the St. Paul Winter Carnival is going on, and they have a bunch of stuff outside. But the coolest thing is there's a cat show. And there's going to be a bunch of breeds that are judged, and they're going to name like a king and queen, and all the breeders have kittens that you can visit with.
Little kittens.
Where's that? It's at the River Center in St. Paul.
They're always at the River Center, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so it's a 49th annual. And they'll have Sphinx, Rex, I don't know what that is, Maine Coons, Persians, and even like people, they put out like a call for people, their household pets to be entered into the contest. So it's going to be,
I could bring Cap. You could bring Cap
and
along.
cat vendors and just all kinds of goofy stuff.
And
I
he would win.
I posted about this last year, and people were like, it's so fun. You would never get, it's just a good time.
And you're indoors and it's warm.
Yeah.
So, okay, good.
All right, and then the next thing I have is a fire museum is open. This is in Northeast Minneapolis, but they have a bunch of trucks. So if you're trying to get your kids out of the house, they're open from 9 to 4. Old fire trucks to climb on, uniforms to try on, a pole they have to slide down. There's an exhibit about 35W in there. So super interesting for kids and adults.
Okay.
And I've heard good feedback. I've been to it lots of times just from my husband's work. They
Again,
always host
indoors,
parties there.
right?
Yes, indoors.
Okay, good.
All right, and then the next thing I have is the Children's Museum is having an indoor beach party tomorrow from 10 to 3.
Fun.
They're going to have a DJ for kids dance party. They'll have some kind of like foam situation for building sand castles. Decorate your own take-home sunglasses, and then they'll have prizes and games and stuff like that tomorrow. That's all included with like normal admission at the Children's Museum.
Cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then the next one is Minnetonka Fire Department is having like a Touch a Truck Day inside. You can meet the firefighters. They'll have chili and cider there. They'll have an inflatable slide, and then you can look at the fire station and hang out on the trucks and things like that.
I want to know, are all firefighters hot?
No, they're not.
Oh, okay. Well,
my husband's a firefighter, and his friends are not all hot. But there are some hot ones. And the fact that they're a firefighter is just
hot.
Times 10.
You're right.
Yes. Okay, and then if you are crazy and you want to go outside, tomorrow is the Winter Kite Festival on Lake Harriet. You bring your kites. They'll have kites for sale, and they'll have bonfires and s'mores and food trucks and a DJ for kids.
It's super fun. I've gone like almost every year. I would totally be going, even though it's cold.
Yeah.
If I was in
We're
town.
Minnesotans. We know how to layer.
Yeah, exactly.
But the art shanties are also out there. If you don't know what that is, it's like a kind of like a reverse parade. Like they've set up this village of art shanties, like shacks.
Yeah.
And each shanty has like a theme or story or something like that. So there'll be a party going down at Lake Harriet tomorrow.
Ooh, sweet.
The Kite Festival is from noon to 4. And they have a shuttle that runs from the Executive Center. So
that's nice, because parking's kind of annoying over there.
Yeah, it is, truly. Cool.
That's what I have for you this week.
All right, I wasn't paying attention. Can you list them all again
Yes,
for me?
I can,
Okay,
David.
wonderful. Good.
All right, number 1 is the Cat Show going on Saturday and Sunday at the River Center in St. Paul as the part of the St. Paul Winter Carnival. Number 2 is the Fire Museum's open. It's only open 2 days a month. It's open tomorrow from 9 to 4. Number 3 was the indoor beach party at the Children's Museum from 10 to 3 tomorrow. Number 4 was the Minnesota Fire Family Fun Day, like Touch a Truck event at the Fire Station 1 in Minnetonka tomorrow from 10 to 1. And number 5 is the Lake Harriet Winter Kite Festival from noon to 4 on Lake Harriet.
That actually that's kind of my favorite one. I like the cat one too, but actually sounds kind of fun to get bundled up and try to go brave and battle the cold.
They'll just like fly a kite in like -20 weather when like wind's just ripping.
They probably have little warming tents and hot chocolate and things like that.
They don't have warming
They
things,
don't.
but they
I've
do
been
have
there
stuff.
quite a few
Well,
times.
they should.
Yeah.
They should. Find out more if you missed any of this. It's going to be on Stephanie.Rosner, Stephanie.Rosener.
Yes, sir.
On your Instagram.
Yeah.
So what are you doing this weekend, Steph?
I'm just going to be a mom. Today
Yeah.
we're going to stay in. Kids are off school just as like an admin day for
is
teachers.
it 5 kids or 7 kids?
It's 5.
5
yes.
kids, okay.
Mhm.
But 2 more on the way?
No, never. We are double protected from sterilization, male and female.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
No more.
Stephanie, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. Drive careful. Stay warm out
Yes.
there. All right. Let's get into
101.3 KDWB.
You can't make this stuff
Nobody likes being around adult children on airplanes, not even flight attendants. So these are things that flight attendants say, don't do this or we're going to judge you. Number 1, poking them. Don't poke your flight attendant. If they walk by and you're like, excuse me, bink, bink, don't poke your flight attendant to get attention.
Poking somebody just in general is weird.
Yeah, don't touch them.
Yeah, it's an invasion of privacy a little
Don't
bit.
do it, yeah. People who think flight attendants are there to serve people in food and drinks, that's a courtesy. Their main job is the safety and security of the passengers and aircraft getting from point A to point B. Can you imagine if there was no flight attendants? Yeah, you wouldn't have that tiny little bag of pretzels or your Coke Zero Sugar, but you wouldn't have anybody to tell you where the exits are.
Mhm.
And if there was like a fire, you'd be like crawling all over the place trying to figure out your way out. So they're for your safety and protection. Using the lavatory as soon as you walk on, when I just know you're sitting at the gate for 20 minutes, that's me every time. Every time I get in the airplane, I have to pee right away. I don't know why.
Well,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
nerves thing.
I think it's a nerves thing. I get nervous that I'm going to have to pee, so I go do it.
But better to do it then rather than having to be like, excuse me, oops, sorry, in the middle of the flight.
Especially with you're fighting with the cart. The cart's coming up the aisle.
Yeah.
You're going down the aisle.
It's like, oh,
what do you
excuse
do?
me. You try to just shimmy past, and they're like,
You can't do it. Bad personal hygiene to the extent that people could hardly sit next to them. Please shower, brush your teeth, and use deodorant. I think if you've not sat next to a smelly person on an airplane, you are the smelly person. Mhm.
Oh, no.
Leaving trash on the ground, especially gross trash like an apple core, used tissues, gum, Band-Aids, and Q-tips. Don't leave it there. Pick it up and take it with you.
Yeah, don't be
you
a slob.
Why would you even have Q-tips just on you?
Oh, yeah, that's
Good point.
Good point. Good point.
In case Wi-Fi's not working, you
Yeah.
got something to do.
Okay.
When passengers wait until the beverage cart is out in the aisle and then use the restroom, so the cart's got to move all the way back. Another one, getting out of your seat during turbulence. Sit down, strap in, shut up, and hang on.
Yeah,
You're
period.
a psycho if you get out of that seat during turbulence.
Mhm.
People do it all the time.
The inconsideration that people show when they don't put their smaller items under the seat in front of them and put in the overhead bin. It's a pet peeve of mine. When you see some guy put his backpack or his computer bag in the overhead luggage bin, you put it under the seat in front of you because then they run out of bin space and then they got to check your bag. Put your backpack and your briefcase, Phyllis, in front of you under the seat.
I like it when the flight attendants are like no nonsense on that. So they'll like see that there's a backpack. They'll grab the backpack out and they'll be like, "Whose is this?" And then someone will be like, "Mine." You have to put this underneath your seat. I have another bag underneath my seat. Well, then you're going to have to check this. Get up and go and check it. And I'm like, oh, man. Because people try and get on the plane all the time with more bags than they like paid for. And I hate that. Because they'll get little 2 personal bags and they'll be like, I'll be fine. No, that's a duffel bag, sir. That's not a personal bag.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Anyway, sorry.
A couple of more. Let's see. Pressing the call button for silly reasons, like to give you trash when I just came through the cabin.
Gosh.
Drunk passengers. Yep. Parents who refuse to take responsibility for unruly children. These are flight attendants' complaints about flying. If you're sick, please make some basic effort to contain it. Wear a mask. Take cough medicine. Hall's mentholyptus. Something to take care of it. Changing diapers on the tray table is absolutely diabolical. My daughter Beth did that one time because she had 2 kids. She had like a 2-year-old and an infant. And she changed a poopy diaper on the tray table. And I said, I can't believe you did that. She's like, I was not going to take 2 kids back to the lavatory and crawl over people to get to the aisle. And I'm like, well, you can't change a poopy diaper on the tray table.
Yeah, that's
but
where
she did.
we eat our pretzels.
Well, you got to sit there and smell that stuff,
that's
too.
true. That too.
Entitlement in all the ways and reminding me of their status. I already know, and I don't care. I wonder what that means. Like, I'm platinum.
Yeah.
I'm Diamond Elite.
I'm part of the Delta Sky member club.
I'm in first class. Okay, I see you.
There you go. We'll be back with Dave's Dirt coming up in a second. That is brought to you by the Leo Agency on You Can't Make This Stuff Up. Shout out Leo Agency. And because it is the weekend, I had an idea.
Yeah.
Let's play a song by the weekend.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure. I like it.
Heartless on KDWB.
We'll be the third wheel to any celebrity couple. We just need an invite. Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
How cool would that be? It's like Taylor and Travis call you up saying, hey, we're going to Fogo de Chao together. Do you guys want to come along?
That sounds fun.
Is Fogo de Chao even open anymore?
Yeah.
I think so. Is it?
Yeah, they're selling gift cards for it at Costco. I just
Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Let's cover the dirt. Things that are going on this weekend. I think it's called Skyscraper. I'm watching this tonight. It is the Free Solo guy who climbed El Capitan in Yosemite. And Free Solo, I didn't know exactly what it was, but it's no ropes, no harnesses, no safety net, no mattress at the bottom of the mountain.
No trampoline.
No trampoline, no springs on the bottom of your shoes, nobody to catch you. It's a guy who's climbing a skyscraper, like 110 stories, I want to say in Singapore or Taiwan. I'm not really sure. That is on tonight on Netflix, and I am going to watch that from beginning to end. That is so interesting to me.
I do want to watch that too. I probably will. I'm also curious because in Free Solo, which like that movie was made a handful of years ago now, right? So he had a girlfriend in that. Is he married? Oh, it does say that they did get married. Oh, I'm surprised by that. Because she like constantly was like, what if I told you not to do something? And he was like, then we wouldn't be together. Like, I'm going to keep doing it.
Well, I'm going to do it.
All right, moving on to Paris Hilton. Apparently, she was in D.C. yesterday advocating for the bipartisan bill commonly called the Defiance Act. So Paris was the victim of a sex tape at age 19. She's aware of over 100,000 explicit deep fake images of her, and not one of them is consensual. 1 in 8 girls are experiencing it. So she went to DC to help with the Defiance Act. If it becomes a law, it would allow civil action against the production, distribution, receipt, or possession of NSFW deep fake images and videos without a person's permission.
Good.
I am shocked that this is not illegal already. But here
I
we
can
are.
imagine it's still like new, so that's why they're like, "Well, what are these things?"
Well, because it's so, you're exactly right. It's so
Yeah.
new that there's no law for it.
Right,
But
exactly.
it's not that new. I feel like it's been around long enough at this point that it's like, hey, the first time it happened, maybe it should have been made illegal right away. But
that
anyways,
checks out.
moving on.
So this time last year, the guys who are in heated rivalry, Hudson Williams and Connor Story, they were waiting tables. Williams worked at the old spaghetti factory, which we know and love, good times. And now, they've been recruited to carry the Olympic torch. Very exciting. So that starts on February 6th. I didn't realize the Winter Olympics were like that close.
That close, yeah. They kind of sneak up. Yeah.
And that's going to be in Italy. And yeah, they'll be carrying the torch. Obviously, heated rivalry is about hockey. And I think they even go to the Olympics in heated rivalry. I don't know. I don't remember that part. But I'm excited for them. Yay.
There's been a lot of hype behind Harry Styles. He's got new music out today. We're going to play it at 9 o'clock. But what flew under the radar was his former bandmate, Louis Tomlinson, also dropped a song called Impasta.
I think there's a stranger in my bed. My heart's beating faster. I can't get the feeling out my head that I am the imposter. Is it really happening? I don't wanna wake up.
Of course, I'm going to bring up other new music. This new music is by Def Leppard. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I wanna touch the sky. I wanna shout it from the rooftops, shake it up. Listen to my voice.
I'll give it a solid meh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
solid.
mind it.
Okay.
I don't know why their voices sound like they were so far away, though.
It is true, isn't it? It's like, get closer to the mic,
Yeah,
Joe.
come on, dude.
So Kristen Cavallari, she was on Laguna Beach. So if you were a millennial, you probably know who she is. But she is dishing some dirt on Morgan Wallen.
I've heard he's great in bed.
He was good in bed.
Yeah. We got another one to confirm.
Only for you, buddy. Only for you.
I appreciate it. You did say that he hurt your feelings.
He didn't hurt my feelings. It's more, I'll be honest with you. Morgan was the first guy in my entire life that wasn't like just completely enamored with me. It really threw me.
Yeah.
I'm used to guys being like crazy where I'm like, whatever.
Well, it's probably because he has 20 other girlfriends.
Whoa.
Gosh, she's still annoying. Like from Laguna Beach days, we all hated her. She was, I mean, if you go back and watch it, she wasn't like as bad, I think, as we thought, but like she was like the villain on that show.
Yeah, and her being like, gosh, I'm not used to people not liking me.
Oh my God.
Everyone usually does. So weird. Oh, shut up. Okay, more music news. The Eagles compilation, Greatest Hits 1971 to 1975, is the first album to sell 40 million copies.
Wow, the first album to sell 40 million copies.
Yeah,
Wow.
so in other words, it just went quadruple diamond.
That's amazing.
And it's, the Eagles' greatest hits, which I think that's kind of nice. That's kind of dear. Aw.
Seems like money's drying up in the Ashton Kutcher estate because he is planning to write his own country album.
I decided I'm going to write a country music album, but I'm not a very good singer. But I'm going to do it anyway just because I want to write an album. Like, I don't care if anybody listens to it, and they probably won't, and I'm okay with that. But I've just always wanted to write a country music album, so I'm obsessed with getting that done.
What is he doing these days? Ashton Kutcher, anybody know?
He's getting fillers in his face.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Okay.
Yeah, have you seen his face?
No,
it's
I'm really not.
puffy. It's puffy.
So let's talk about Sarah Jessica Parker and Sex and the City. Chris Noth was he Mr. Big?
He was Mr. Big, yes.
Okay. And then he talks about how his relationship with Sarah Jessica Parker went south.
It was sad. It was disappointing. It was surprising because you need to call me and hear my side of this. And you've known me for many years and we've worked for many years, and that didn't happen. So
I wonder what they were arguing about in the first place.
Well, no, he's kind of like a garbage person a little bit. And so I feel like it was a similar situation to like Matt Lauer. And then who is Matt Lauer's co-host?
Katie Couric.
Katie Couric. So apparently like Katie Couric called Matt and to be like, hey, just so you know, I'm thinking about you, even though you're a bad person and that's coming out in the media, I'm calling you. And so I think what Chris Noth is saying, like, hey, all of this news came out about me and Sarah Jessica Parker didn't call me.
Oh, Okay.
But like, I'm sure she had good reason not to. Like,
what came out about Chris Noth?
Gosh, I can't remember what it is right now.
I don't remember that either.
But he's not a great guy. I just can't remember what it was. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Okay.
It gives us at least more context to that story.
Yeah.
Dave's going to love this story. PETA is back with an idea for Groundhog Day because, as we know, it's coming up on February 2nd. Do you think that the groundhog Punxsutawney Phil is going to see a shadow? Well, PETA wants to replace it with a hologram.
Oh, brother.
They made an AI mock-up where he's 15 or 20 feet tall with words over his head and says 6 more weeks of winter or early spring. The winter version is blue. The spring one is pink. They say they could make him talk too. PETA says they'll cover the cost of the hologram if the Groundhog Club is willing to, quote, retire Phil to a reputable sanctuary with his family.
No. Here's my
Give
idea
Phil
for
back to his family, Dave.
Here, PETA, here's my idea for Groundhog Day. Everybody rides a herd of elephants. Now you ride a bunch of elephants and train tigers and camels out of the hole, and then if they see their shadows. So it's all these happy people riding on the back of a bunch of elephants, along with some trained seals.
Whoa.
You know, things like that.
That's pretty good. I like that.
You're the worst.
Katie Cap actually went to see Punxsutawney Phil, like the whole Groundhog Day thing a couple of years ago. My friend Katie Cap, shout out Katie Cap. But she said that was like one of the best experiences of her life. She recommends it to anyone. She said it was wild, out of body experience.
No, thank you.
Are you serious?
No, seriously.
That's such a bizarre thing to go see.
She's like, she just said, you know what? This is a weird, kooky thing. I want to see it. And she saw it. And she said it was hilarious and just wild how like into it the whole town gets. Where, you know, like in Napoleon Dynamite, Dave, like the reason it's so funny is because everyone in the town is weird. And she said that's kind of what it was like. Like everyone in the event was weird. Weirdly into this groundhog.
Funny? It's kind of like, I never really thought about that. In Napoleon Dynamite, everybody is a little bit weird.
Yeah, and that's what makes it funny.
Right. I never thought about that. But usually in a show like that, there's one normal person. Like in S Creek, Johnny, the dad, was the only normal person.
Yeah.
David was funny. Alexis.
Yeah. They're the straight man.
Moira was funny. The guy who was named, the town was named after.
Right.
They were all weird.
Yeah.
But I never, okay, good observation.
Anyway.
All right. That is The Dirt on KDWB. We're going to come back with brand new Harry Styles. Now, I want you to hear this song because this is important. I want to see if you agree with what we thought of this song. It's bizarre AF. It is 5 minutes of what the F from Harry Styles. But I wonder if it's going to grow on us. It could be like this song of the summer. You never know. We'll play it for you next.
New documentary film from Paris Hilton.
I've